What's up, guys? That's right, we got the Bronco here. My son finally got his car cleaned up. He's had some time to do some recording, so we just want to make a video for you guys so you guys can check out this beautiful monster that he's created. And we're gonna dive in it. We're gonna check out what all he's done to it. We're gonna speak about it a little bit and just talk about the performance, and then we're gonna take it for a ride and see how she drives. So let's go. All right, so here we got it, guys. They're 26 by 14. These are the KG4 wheels. I'm not sure exactly the style of them. It's definitely something that my son liked, and this is something that we could get readily in about 2 weeks, give or take. These wheels are a forged wheel, and they do run you about $1,000 a piece, guys. So if you're looking for something nice, this is definitely something to be able to get readily really quick. Now, a lot of people have been going with the American Forces. They've been around for a long time. These KG wheels are pretty nice. Now, what we do have is we have this is wrapped in the Fury tire. It's going to be your Country Hunter MT, a 35 14.5 by 26. Load range is the F. Now, some of you guys might say, well, he should have went with a bigger tire. This is the style that my son wanted to go with. He wanted to have that rubber band look, and so far so good, guys. I mean, this is a really nice tire. I've never actually rode on a Fury before till this is the first time. Now, what we do have also, some of you guys might say, oh, well, it's a rough country. This is a rough country Vertec. Now, it is a little dirty in here. This is a Bronco, so we do take it off road a little bit, and in the country there's not too many good roads around here. But this is the Vertec suspension lift kit. It's the best that they got. It's going to give you about 7 inches of clearance. And now it does sit up a little bit. It's going to come down a little bit, give or take. Not going to see too much. But what we ended up doing is he also ended up taking off that rear tire. Lightens up that back door, but also just gives it a different appearance. This is something you're not going to be riding around with. I mean, 26 by 14 in the back. There are some guys that do, but this is going to be your rough country rear tire delete. We used to run this on our Jeep, but we also had, this is a different kit. I'm not sure, we didn't know anything about this, so Extreme Performance that did the work, they went ahead and put that tag cover there, because you can put your tag there when you go with the aftermarket rear bumper. So that's something that, you know, obviously if he wants to do later on, there's a few things that I would do different, but you know, it all comes down to money. So definitely some adjustments. But now, one thing that we're going to point out, this is aftermarket. This was something that he got on the Bronco when he first picked it up. The guy bought it used, it only had like 2,000 miles on it, and the guy put that on aftermarket. So those don't hold up as well. As you see, some of the letters are going out. So just be careful when you're buying one of these LED grills that you know what you're getting. But overall, it's a really nice Bronco. I mean, this is the Outer Banks Sasquatch edition, and it's really nice and has been held up for a while. He's taking this all the way up to New York. We went all the way up, made a trip up there in Christmas time, but anxious to see what kind of performance that he's going to get down the road with these big tires on there. Now, he did add the side steps, so these are going to be your amp side steps that he went ahead and added, and that's going to, you know, nice extra piece right there going in and out. All right, so we are in the Bronco, and I didn't show you guys too much on the inside before when we did a short video. So this one does have the two-tone interior. Not sure the name of it. It's a looks like a saddle brown with a black interior. It's a really nice look. And Right now, just so everybody can get it out of their heads, he's averaging about 13.5, so not horrible. Better than the TRX. Alright, so right here, something happened to the camera and audio cut out, but we had been driving for quite some time, and I didn't want to leave this video without putting any comments in there. But drive so far has been really well. We're back in the community and just driving around the community just to kind of show you guys. I mean, these are, you know, some side roads, so it's gonna have a little bit of bump to it, but nothing horrible. I mean, the drive is actually really smooth, but I was just upset because we had recorded for about 10 minutes and went to go check, and for some reason my camera was off and it wasn't recording. So as you can see, I got my DJI mic on and it was not wanting to record. So there's been some interference with my camera, and I'm gonna have to switch over to another camera. But anyway, so we're gonna be getting on this highway right here. This is a 6-lane highway, and it's a pretty big highway, but it's a really, you know, busy road right now, and we're gonna jump out there. We're gonna see how it handles. You're gonna definitely notice if you get any feedback right away in the steering wheel, how it's gonna perform overall as you speed up. Now, generally speaking, on these big tires, you're gonna notice any bit of shimmer shake right around about 45, 50, 55 mile an hour. You're going to notice anything. But being a forged wheel is definitely a really good benefit that you get whenever you're driving, because the wheel's lighter, it's easier to balance, and most of the forged wheels you don't even have to balance because they're perfectly weighted all the way across. But as you can see, it's really busy out that day, and we had to get out on the road and do some testing. Now you can generally get up to about 60 mile an hour, so we're gonna hit on the road here a little bit. Now, this one thing that I didn't mention in the video is it picks up really well. I mean, for a 2.7 twin turbo, it handles really well, performs really well. My son likes to drive it really fast, so I told him he's got to be careful. You got more weight to the vehicle, so you might end up having to do a brake job and get some bigger calipers. That's going to help you out. So right here, we're just sitting here at a red light, obviously, and you know, we just need to go ahead and speed up and get going. Alright, so we're back on the road. We're heading out. Hopefully we don't have any more red lights here. Just get going. I mean, obviously you can tell that the steering wheel, there's no vibration in the steering wheel. Now we're doing about probably around 35, 40, just kind of cruising with traffic. Now with the electronic steering, a lot of these new vehicles come with your electronic steering. They're not hydraulic anymore, so you're gonna notice a little bit of feedback from that electronic steering. It's supposed to dampen it more. I hate on the new systems, but you can notice just a slight bit going down the road at slow speeds, but nothing horrible. So we got through all the red lights, so now we can actually get going down the road a little bit. I'm going to try it out here, and you're going to notice in just a few minutes, you're going to see me. I'm going to take my hand off the steering wheel. That way you can notice how it handles. There's no pull or anything to the left or to the right, so make sure whenever you're buying a rough country, as you can see, I'm not having any hand on the wheel. There's no pull. I mean, it just drives perfectly straight going down the road. That's definitely a good indication whenever you're picking up a vehicle from having it lifted. You want to make sure that there's no pull left or right. Good indication it's going to drive straight down the road. It's going to be nice and smooth. So we're going to end it right here, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, comment below what you guys think. We'll see you on the next one.